Good, MP.
Little intense. We are at the 40. What do I do?
All right, baby. Let's get down.
And the unmistakable greeting to Las Vegas, just a stone's throw away. And welcome to the NBA Cup semifinals. This a huge game, and we're here in the Western Conference semifinals of the NBA Cup. The excitement has been building to this do-or-die moment.
Yeah, even though this game counts toward their regular season records, they're not thinking about that. Each team just wants to get to the championship and show that they are the best in the West.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Mark Williams out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Mathurin in at the three. Now here's Mathurin. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game. Victor Wembanyama grabs a board. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Spurs, and no surprise, Steph Curry was the topic of conversation on how they'll defend Steph. Coach laughs, is there a way? I mean, this guy is not just a shooter. Steph's ball handling, his passing, it's what makes him an all-time great. It's always a pleasure to watch Steph Curry, and we get another chance to tonight. Guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Doncic. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Castle for three. Gets the three to fall.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Curry. We saw him with 19 his last time out. And the three-pointer goes.
Nobody answers the call better than Stephen Curry.
Here's Castle. Williams defending. Lets it go from 11. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Castle's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game. Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
And it's Junior missing.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And it's 6'10". Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
So it's San Antonio now, following the score by Golden State. Here's Wembanyama. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Wemby's shot is already difficult to contest. Then he hits you with the pump fake. That's tough.
And that's good as he hits both shots. That Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet them.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Here's Podziemski. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. The 3 from Curry. He drops it from range. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
That is the sharpest weapon in Curry's arsenal. Most times you assume any three-point shot he gets up is going in.
Fox, that's good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Williams, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Curry. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
He's a magician inside. Curry always finds a window.
Over to the wing. Junior outside. Pass to Doncic. Back to Junior. Here's Castle. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Outside Podziemski. Williams with the screen. The shot by Podziemski, no good. San Antonio leading by 4. Fox with the ball. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
If I had a Victor on my team, I am always looking at him for that lob.
Pass to Duren. Back to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 11 points.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
To the middle. Here's Fox. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Stephen Curry.
He's so quick. The only chance you have against Fox is to give him tons of space.
Richard, the first winner of the NBA Clutch Player of the Year, De'Aaron Fox.
And he's great late in games because he's so quick. You got to give him space. But he's improved his outside shot, so you can't just lay off of him. It makes him a little tough to guard, especially late.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
The 3, Mathurin. Rebound by San Antonio. And this team is on absolute fire right now. They've won 18 in a row.
There's a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
And a moment now to hear the latest news from Shams Charania. Shams, what's the story on the Brooklyn Nets?
Thanks, B.A. They made a splash with the pickup of Daniel Gafford. That might not seem like a big move, but they're counting on him to play a big role moving forward. As a lob threat, there's not a lot he can't do either.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated. Now here's Curry. 11 points in the game. Williams on the wing. Fires from deep.
We've talked about this. Fox has all the tools to be a great defender.
Wide open look. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Warriors trail by 5. Pass to Podziemski. Now Williams. On the wing, Curry. He's covered by Fox. It's stolen by Fox. Here's Castle. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Castle's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Well, they showed their mental strength in that game, weathering quite a storm before banding together and charging back.
Junior with it. Now guarded by Curry. His first shot attempt. Doncic, good. And the Spurs lead by 9.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So both teams changing it up here. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Brandon Podziemski.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Here's Wesley. Last game for him. He picked up 10. Outside Peyton to win the cold spell. Doncic pulls down the board. Spurs lead by 9. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Mathurin against Vassell. Tipped. And they're able to recover. San Antonio's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Fox the pass to Junior. Warren sets a screen. And here's Junior outside. Drains the triple. Junior's got 7 points.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Junior in the last matchup against the Kings played some superb basketball. He had 25 points and he was spectacular on the boards, grabbing a season high in rebounds. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And the Warriors making a change here. Payne's checked in. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And over on the leaderboard, the big men who have made the most of their scoring opportunities over the past 10 games. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Mathurin passes to Carroll. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Spurs, they've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference. And checking out the Warriors, down a few spots.
Well, right now for the Spurs, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Warriors trail by 19. Curry passes to Payne. Down low. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Vassell. And it's Fox penetrating. And the shot's good. Fox has got 7.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Wesley, the pass to Curry. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Carroll. Here's Wesley. Clock at 6. Here's the pick. Shoots over Vassell. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Spurs lead by 21. Kicks it to Junior. Fox outside. Back to Junior. Fires top of the key. Carroll with the rebound.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
To the inside. Stolen by Vassell. Back come the Spurs in transition. Unloads from 13. And there's Fox on the assist by Junior. 9 points in the game.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition.
And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for San Antonio. And during that quarter, he was everywhere, just wreaking havoc. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. We're just 3 quarters away from finding out. Who will advance to the NBA Cup Championship game? And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
They've got Junior, Devin Vassell out there with Castle. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Warren in at the center position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Cash money on the open jump shot. Curry's got 16 points.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Pass to Castle, and here's Junior. And there's the lob. Picked it out of midair. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. And let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
Well, you look at Castle, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Pass to Payne. The floater. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Payne's got his first 2 points of the night.
One of the most unselfish superstars out there, Curry is always looking to make his teammates better.
Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. Outside Wembanyama. To stop the drought. And the layup is good. Give him 8.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Payne. The rebound by the Spurs. Earlier they held a 23-point lead.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Vassell. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Pass to Wesley. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Payne with the bucket.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Junior passes to Vassell. Now here's Warren. They swipe it. Here's Wesley. No points yet. The 3 from Curry. Rebound by San Antonio. Junior's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Castle. Here's Warren. Outside for Wembanyama. Junior, a screen on Payne. Basket counts. Wembanyama's got 10.
The defense is looking for any advantage against Wemby inside, but he just powers through.
Out to the wing. To the paint. Shot is good by Curry. Here's Junior. He has 7. You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his
the San Antonio Spurs, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back after this word.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready.
Hello and welcome. This one looking like it could come right down to the wire, which I believe is a horse racing term. Big fella. All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the Golden State Warriors.
I'm not going to say that.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to
And we welcome you once again for the second half of play here at the NBA Cup semifinals. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
On the floor for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Duren in at the 5, down low.
And a nice job using the pick. Mathurin took the best shot available.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. And the basket by Curry.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
Pass to Castle. There's the screen. Good. And the assist goes to Junior. Junior's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pajemski. And the Warriors with another 3.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Here's Doncic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
And he sinks the second. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Curry passes to Mathurin. Back to Curry. Pass to Mathurin. Shot clock at 3. Outside, Williams puts up a 3. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got 5 rebounds in the game.
When you've made your first 3 shots in the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Great to see Wemby go at it with intensity. He fought for that bucket.
Payton's checked in for the Warriors. Warriors trail by 9. Now here's Curry. Give him 23. Outside, Williams.
Spurs foul. Castle. First personal foul. First team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Mathurin against Junior. A good look from Mathurin. Rebound San Antonio. Junior's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Fox. Some solid defense from Williams.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Pass to Curry. Here's Payton. Williams a screen on Doncic. 4 on the clock. The shot. Payton, no good. Spurs lead by 9. Junior, a screen on Williams. Crosses over. Look at Wemby slicing all the way inside.
When Wemby is feeling himself, he is as deadly as any player on the planet.
Outside Podziemski. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Three-pointer Mathurin. And the Warriors miss again.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
On the wing, Curry. Outside Payton to stop the drought. Offensive rebound. Outside Podziemski. Goes back up. That one drops for him. Podziemski's got 5 points in the quarter. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Here's Doncic. Williams grabs the board.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Outside Podziemski. Here's Payton. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. From deep, Junior. Warriors with the rebound. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Warren's checked in for San Antonio. Carroll, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court. Substitution.
Podziemski with it. He's got 10. Six to shoot. And the Warriors miss again. Spurs lead by 9. Fox for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Junior. Junior's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Outside Mathurin. Back to Curry. There's the triple. Warren with the rebound.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
And there's the screen. Payton against Doncic. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Doncic with a block.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
Junior with the bucket. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Spurs?
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Pass to Castle. Podziemski with it. Fox picks him up. The kick out. Curry. There he is. The three-point king delivers on cue.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Warriors trail by 11. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Curry. Here's Carroll. Here's Mathurin. Warren with the rebound.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Warren sets a screen. Castle. And they get it back. Goes up again. And it's finished off by Warren as he lays it in. Warren's got his second bucket on the night.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Curry passes to Mathurin. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
And it's Doncic missing. Warriors trail by 10. Oh, stolen by Junior. And Junior throws it down hard.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Pass to Curry. A minute 39 left in the third. Outside Mathurin. For 3. Rebound San Antonio. Warren's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Doncic finds Junior. Here's Castle. He's got 10. Warren sets a screen. Takes a 3. And Castle with the 3. Castle's got 13.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
And the Spurs with some changes. Green comes in for Doncic, and it's Devin Vassell in for Fox. Pass to Harrison. Now Mathurin. Count the basket. Mathurin's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, the defense making it too easy for Mathurin. You gotta push him farther back.
Back to Junior. Here's Castle. From behind the arc. The rebound by Payton.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's Wesley. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. First trip to the line for him here. First one falls for him.
At the line for the Warriors.
That one's no good. San Antonio leading by 12. Pass to Green. Junior against Payton. Junior passes to Vassell.
Golden State foul. Harrison. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Castle. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist. Castle's got 9 points now in the second half. And here's Mathurin. He's got 16. Pass to Wesley. 1 second left. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so the San Antonio Spurs liking the... Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
He's picking us apart, right?
Deciding to change it up. The Spurs call time. Junior outside. Here's Vassell. Three-pointer, no good.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Junior, he's out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Back to Podziemski. From deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
Junior passes to Doncic. Kicks it to Junior. And here's Vassell. Pass to Junior. It's stolen by Curry. Inside. Williams passes to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Podziemski. Victor Wembanyama grabs a board. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Williams. Here's Podziemski. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And here's Junior outside. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And here's Curry for three. Over Junior. Curry, no good.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And the Spurs lead by 15.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Oh, stolen by Junior. Pass to Fox.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Free throw's good for Fox. As quick as anyone in the league, RJ. De'Aaron Fox. How does his speed affect the game?
Well, he's one of those players that normally you have one or the other, but he's quick and fast. Now, that's a mean combination because in the open court, he can break you down. In the half court, he has the quick left-to-right lateral movement that can cause problems in pick and roll.
And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Junior passes to Doncic. Misses the three.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Mathurin. Launches a three. The shot by Podziemski, no good. Spurs lead by 17. Turin with a steal. Tipped away. Oh, stolen by Junior. Doncic outside. A minute 39 left in the fourth quarter here. He buries it from three.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Back to Curry. Can they get it? Outside Podziemski. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Spurs.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year. And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Victor Wembanyama.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be it.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here, and this secures their spot in the NBA Cup Tournament Finals. What a season they have had so far.
And bravo to both teams for making it this far into the tournament. But only one team can be the best in the West and get to play in that championship game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Right, MP. They can't stop you.
I gotta get up early tomorrow to wait in line for some barbecue. No overtime tonight, okay?